Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right. What's going on with Capricorn and who needs to hear a message? Who needs to hear a message today? Green man, all right. The Fool, new beginnings, new starts. Music, something to do with music, possibly. Six of Pentacles. So with this, we have this person is handing out things, and this person is returning with some flowers, and this person is hiding something behind their back, but they have their hand out. So I feel like maybe it's reassessing a relationship, reassessing a situation, because maybe everyone is not being truthful, and you having to decide where it is that you put your energy, where it is that you put your time, what is it that you focus on, making sure that your time, your energy, your effort, or maybe your financial help or whatever that this giving to others it represents for you is making sure that it is to someone who appreciates what it is that you do. Sometimes we do things for other people and they just expect it and they take advantage and they don't appreciate it. And maybe there is someone that is hiding things, right? Someone that is not being truthful. So maybe, especially with that next to the green man, which is the Fool, especially with it next to the Fool card, I feel like it's time to look at where your time is being spent and making sure that it's either doing things that are productive for you or that make you feel happy, right? Or that make you feel energized, give you, that good feeling. Because this could just represent that. What is it that you're doing spending your time, right? What do you spend a lot of time doing? And maybe it's time to look at that, and maybe there's some adjustments that you need to make. Sometimes we kind of put ourselves in an energy that really drags us down, and that doesn't help us to... We have to recognize that so that we can pull ourselves out of that, right? Like I was saying the other day, is that I was watching one of those reality shows, so-called reality shows, and it was just giving me a lot of anxiety, and it was making me, crazy enough, it was making me angry. I mean, not like I was yelling and screaming at people, but I was feeling irritated by other things going on, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? I need to pull myself out of that. So it could just be that what is that? What do you spend a lot of your time doing, right? Is it something that is benefiting you? Is it something that's helping to make you feel good? That are you kind of keeping yourself in this energy, or you're surrounding yourself, who are the people or situations that you're surrounding ourselves with? Sometimes, we don't even realize it, and it's something that we have to recognize and then change up for the better. Yeah. To go out and have fun, right? Do things that make you happy. Do things that make you excited. I feel like that's what the Six of Cups is, because the kids are outside. They're hanging out with all the little critters. There's butterflies around. The sun is coming through here. The sunflowers are there. So I feel like it could be just, what is that energy that you're keeping yourself in? Sometimes it's like, even if it's like, you don't want to go out and do something, but say you're sitting and you're watching TV all day long, right? Not that I'm saying there's anything against that, but just if this is affecting you, that instead of watching TV, maybe starting like a little project, like maybe a puzzle, right? Or some other craft project, or it's like, okay, today I'm going to clean my closet, right? I'll watch TV until this time, and then at this time I'm going to take an hour and I'm going to go clean my closet, or I'm going to clean out under my bed, or I'm going to clean out the extra bedroom, or I'm going to start cleaning out the garage, or I'll wash the windows, or it's like just doing something else that gets you out of that, you know, thing that's maybe if that's affecting you. And by changing that up, it's like, oh, well, you know, this was kind of fun doing this puzzle, or I want to do it longer, or it was kind of, I feel really good because I cleaned out my closet. So now I think I'm going to, you know, go through the cupboards in the kitchen, or, you know, that kind of motivates you to do other things. Or it's like, I'm going to go for a walk, or, you know, doing something that kind of gets you out of that energy, that helps you to kind of feel lighter, right? To feel happier. Seven of Wands, right? Making those choices that are best for you. It could have to do with people that you are surrounding yourself. Are you surrounding yourself with people that are lighthearted, that are positive, that are energetic, that make you feel good? Surrounding yourself with that. I know all the time, we can't do it all of the time. Sometimes we do have to associate ourselves with people that, you know, it's just not as positive, whether, you know, so, but that's okay. But I would say, like, the majority of the time, like, are there those people that make you feel good, that make you, that build you up, right? So making those choices that are best for you to, you know, pull yourself away from things that may be holding you back, that may be giving you negative energy, and doing those things that make you happy and get you out there, that make you feel better, right? That make you feel lighter. Reaching out, maybe there's somebody that you want, maybe there's a friend that you want to reach out to, that you maybe used to do things with that person and you used to hang out. And you used to have some fun time. Maybe you went to lunch sometimes, right? And that was fun to hang out. Or it was a walking partner. Or it could be like a group, right? Looking for local groups. Maybe there's a hiking group or a walking group or something like that. Something to look out to. There may be somebody that you want to reach out to that helps you to feel, that helps you feel good. Maybe there's somebody that you've been thinking about that you want to reach out to. Time for change. I definitely feel that there's time for change here. Time to look at things, time for new starts, things that make you happy. Sometimes we just kind of go with the same thing because that's what we're used to, but it's like we're not really happy. But if you're feeling that spark for change, like if you're totally happy with the way things are going, then that's fine. I'm not saying to change that, but I'm saying that this is reading is more for that person who feels that little spark, who feels that, you know what, I'm ready for some change. What are those things that I can do? What are those things that I can change? What are those actions that I can take that I can look at to see how they're affecting me? Because sometimes we don't even realize that, you know, we've just spent, you know, 5 hours watching television or something, and it's like, well, you know, sometimes that's okay. We need that day to just sit and do nothing. But if it's like you're not feeling satisfied, like if you're feeling kind of, you know, heavy energy, what are those things that you can do to change those things up, right? Taking those actions. That's what the King of Wands does, is he takes actions to make change. You have to take actions to make change. Otherwise, you'll just be on autopilot and things will just keep happening and things will just keep going the way that they're going. I feel like, you know, that's a very big thing, is for us to be able to recognize, where am I spending my time? What is it that I'm doing? What are those things that I can do to change it up? What are those adjustments that I can make? Even if they're just little ones. Sometimes it's that little spark, that first little thing that you do that can make a big change. And the King of Wands is somebody who's very knowledgeable, right? He's somebody who learns from things, and he's learned from his past, and he wants that change moving forward. And he's someone who likes to take action to make things happen. Not only says it, right? Because we can say, oh yeah, I want to do this, and I'm going to join this group, or I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and then we don't do it. And that he's someone who will actually think about it and then take the action to do it, because wands represent actions. So taking the actions to have your words and actions match. And if you try something and you don't like it, then at least you're like, hey, like I did it, and maybe I'll try this instead. And that kind of gets you in a direction of, moving forward and of change. And to just really work on that. All right, let's see. Scarab beetle spirit. I don't think we've had this one in a while. Magic works through you, and that's what you have to believe. Like, this kind of goes with these colors here, is that magic works through you, and I feel like that represents that you have the power to make the change. You have the power to make change and decisions and to look at what's going on. You are in control of your life, and magic works through you. And use that magic to make those changes, to have those new starts. The Fool is also about being foolish, doing silly things, right? Being foolish, not in a harmful way, but just being silly and having fun, right? Maybe it's just putting on some music, right? Get up from the couch, put on some music and dance. I do that. I'll do that, put some music on and dance, and that feels good. And you're getting some exercise, and you're like being silly, right? And you're having fun, and you're making yourself laugh, and it's just something to change things up. And maybe that's all you need to do, right? And that puts a smile on your face, and that gets you to move in that direction. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.